All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to part 2 of Railway Empire 2, the India DLC Scenario 1 called Foreign Regency. So in the first part, we got off to a great start. We set up a 3-city cluster, basically, Anantapur, Tirupati, and Nellore, and we set up a one city, one line kind of an arrangement to get raw materials, sugar, rice, grain and lumber to each of the 3 cities, and then we set up kind of a raw 2 for vegetables, tea, and spices going to Tirupati since it's a bigger city. These 2 start out very, very small, and that got us through our first set of tasks. That opened up our next window of tasks, and now we have to found the city of Red Hills, and once we do that, that's going to give us research. We basically had almost zero research up to now, but we'll start having regular research after we get the city of Red Hills founded. That'll be our research city, and we need to get some more trains running. We're only running 13 right now, which just seems weird for me to only have 13 trains running, and we have to deliver granite to Madras, and we have to reach 80,000 citizens in Madras. So Madras, you pick. Okay, so what we need now, we need money. Now, what happened in this first part is we played it very strangely for me. I didn't go into debt. And the reason being that the East India Company is taking part of your revenue, and so your margins are very thin to start with. So adding that debt in there seemed to me to be too much. And we're barely making money as it is. And this is actually stronger than we have seen. It's been around 2,000 or 3,000 per week. Is that weekly? I think, yeah, weekly balance. So now it's time to go into debt because the East India Company, after we finish this off, I think that's the point where we get this back to us. So now I think on this section here, we're going to start making full revenue. So we're going to keep growing this and keep having that be our nice little economic engine, as well as just nice city growth and pretty little track and all that. But now we want to get out here to this. Now, I think I want to keep running the same kind of model, the kind of 3-city cluster, 1 city, 1 line kind of deal, and figure out how we can do that for each of these ones, and maybe add 3 cities like Red Hills and Madras and Krishnagiri, because we're into this Southern Carnatic region down here. We will be when we have some money, and we're going to have to grow that region, as I recall. Well, actually, I'm looking ahead, and we have to grow that region eventually. But we definitely want to found the city of Red Hills. We want 20 trains. We want the granite. We want the growth in Madras, or Madras. Madras sounds the best to me. So anyway, 18 granite, 20 non, and 16 meat. Now we've got meat and non here, we've got non here, and our granite, of course, is coming from up here. So I think what we're going to do, let's go get money. All right, we can do $550,000 in bonds, 10% of our company value. So 550, if we got this, we'd be under that, and then we could go ahead and get this one, and that will give us the most available 1.2 million in bonds. We'll have 1.4 million to work with, and we will buy access to this region. Then we'll go to Red Hills and put a station in there. Maybe turn it so we can shoot through this little path. Let me go to this view so we can see the terrain. Big deal in this map. Yeah, let's go like this so we can kind of go over here and then over to Madras. Okay, like that. So there's Red Hills. We want to connect it up to Tirupati, and let's use a little Josh setup. Let's go off the middle ones. Let's go here and then here, like that. And let's do this. I think we can do this. Yeah, we can do that without even having a tunnel. So that's a nice fairly straight line, very little slope, max speed. That's beautiful. Build that, double track it. That's beautiful. Okay. Put gridiron on that end. We've already got a gridiron on this end by default, and we'll put signals in here between, and give it a supply depot. There we go. Now, let's start with that granite. We need 18 granite. That's a very clumsy number. I think what we're going to do is take our granite train right here, and we're going to say, you're not going to Tirupati anymore. You are going to Red Hills. And we want 18. Is that right? Yeah, 18. Can't decide how I want to do this. We'll get 8 by default as a run full. Run that. I'm going to stop thinking quite so much. And over here, we're going to change this. We're not going to Tirupati anymore. We're going to go to Red Hills. Confirm. Now, I think we'll have to watch that though, because we're going to want that second train to come back. The next train that's available, we're going to want it to run without being full necessarily. Okay, so it'll be 9, 9, or 8 and 8, 16, so we want to run maybe 3 on the next one. All right, so that's that. Now we want to need the meat and the naan. So let's go here to here, and let's just prioritize meat. We won't make it run full, but we'll prioritize the meat, and we'll just run one train like that. Chicken to turn around. Why would it have to? Oh, did I put gridirons on? No, I didn't. There's no gridiron on this end. Oh, yes, there is. Oh. Shoot. I was thinking of doing a Josh, which is a, run off the middle two, except that it only works if you have all 4 of them out here. Not quite long enough. All right, and this is what is meant by running a Josh, where you go into the middle two, it seems to get a little quicker through the switches. Okay, so there's that. Now what? Oh, okay, sorry. I forgot what we were doing. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to prioritize the meat, and we're going to go. And then we'll do another one that prioritizes naan, just a single train, and go. And then we'll go out here and connect up Madras, or Madras. I have no clue. I'm going to call it whatever. The M town. All right, we'll set up M town to go. We're going to build it to 40,000. So why don't we think about running it as a 4-wide thing as well? So we'll run off the middle two like this. And this one will just run out, far enough to get our 4 platforms. Like that. And like that. That should work. Okay. And let's run a train from here to here. And we can just run an automatic train. It'll tend to pick up the naan. Okay. And then we want another city in this little deal, like Krishnagiri would be nice. We only got 86,000. We're going to need some money before we can do anything else. We just went well into debt, so let's just let this go for a minute and see what happens. So take off. And there's a little bit of naan headed for Red Hills. And some more headed for Red Hills. So look at this, we've already gotten our chicken, our meat, There we go. We're getting delivery here. Now, that delivery there is, which one? This one here. I'm going to tell this one on your next run to have a minimum of 3. So that'd be 8 and 8. Yeah. Or no, it's only 18, right? Yeah. Minimum of 2. Minimum of 2 before you come back. That way it'll go up here and grab at least a sawmill in Anantapur. Do we want to buy that? Not really. It's exactly it's the industry we want. We don't want to buy it. If it were an industry we didn't want, this may sound counterintuitive. If we didn't want it, we would buy it, because then we can knock it down and put something in we did want. But I like the industry that's there, so it's perfectly fine. Now we've got a little more money. Let's go out here to Krishnagiri and put Krishnagiri into the system. It's a clumsily sited town, but I think we can make it work. Won't go there. Man, oh man. Don't love this. What's that building there? That's the export warehouse for the city. If we go like that, we're going kind of across. Yeah, that'd be all right. If we went like that right there, I think that'd be all right. And speaking of which, I want to go ahead and put, while I'm thinking of it, I want repairs. We're going to just, as a rule, we're just going to put repairs in the city stations and be done with it for the time being, including Red Hills. Okay, now let's go with track. Come off of here. Oh, this isn't bad. Come up like this and go into Madras like that. 49. Do we need to go 49? Can we not go? Our trains won't go that fast anyway. It doesn't matter really. There's a little bridge I'd like to get rid of. I don't like to have any bridges that I don't absolutely need. Okay. Let's double track that when we can. Okay, we barely made money. Okay, sorry, I had a little interruption. I think we were saying, yeah, we didn't really do great that quarter, but a lot of that is the money we spent. This miscellaneous $556,000. That was to get us access to that large region. So actually, we had a pretty good quarter, I suspect. All right, so now what are we working on? We're trying to, we're trying to get this double track built. And then we're going to go ahead and set this up so it'll work on all 4 platforms. So, beautiful. So now we can start a line from Krishnagiri to Madras, to Red Hills to Madras. We'll do the same kind of 3-city cluster kind of thing like we did in the other one. Those things I don't like. So 18 days, let's run like 3 trains on that. Let's try to get one started. Notice our profit is getting better.
Now that we have a locomotive factory in India, we can research new technologies and build our own Indian locomotives.
All right, I'm going to stop. because we got Red Hills founded pretty quickly. That's good. That's excellent. Now we actually have some research. So we've got 909 points. All right. So let's think about this. We can get cheaper locomotives, always good. We can get the limit, or Lamont, or whatever it is, which is 3237 versus 2743. That would be an improvement. 900 would get us out to the Jenny Lind, which would also be an improvement. A further improvement. I'd like to get there. I'd like to go this one and this one. Beautiful. And then, yeah, I like this. Cheaper locomotives and higher ticket prices. So now we can go to the Jenny Lind, which is going to give us 33 mile per hour, 37 traction. Not quite as good tractive, but 10 miles an hour faster. I think it will definitely outperform the American overall. And to replace them all would cost us $313,000. I think what we're going to do, we're going to start using it as we put new lines out, and then we're going to look to replace everything with Jenny Lind's after we've accumulated some money. I really want to get this little thing going, though. All right, so we want to be able to get sugar and rice over here, and there's grain, and we need lumber, and lumber is, wow. Lumber kind of sucks. Lumber, this one up here, but I don't want to build so much traffic that we have, how are we looking on traffic? 2%, yeah. I don't want so much traffic going on this big old hill that we cause a problem. So if we have to go up here, we're going to go give it a separate route to get up there somehow, or I think we might want to just stay away from it. We could go, there's lumber, oh, that's in a different region, shoot. That's in a different region, crap. The only lumber is up there. That kind of sucks. We could make Tirupati hold. I was going to stay away from warehouses, but if we put a warehouse in Tirupati and held lumber in it, actually, in fact, we could just, crap. We could go to a different design. We could put a warehouse here and then grab, actually, in fact, we could even put all the products in there, sugar, rice, lumber, veggies, whatever, spices, and then grab from there and go to these other three cities. That would be a perfectly legit way to go. Alternatively, we could make like Red Hills be a warehouse, or probably better yet, Madras, since that's the one we're really trying to grow. I think we'll do that. I just got to figure out how can we get the lumber down there. You know what? If we did the lumber like this, if we came off here, ran the ridge, and dropped down like that, then yes, there would still be additional traffic here, but it wouldn't be ridiculous down in here. I think I like that idea. I think I like that. So why don't we do we're going to do a warehouse approach. I wasn't going to. Let's do a warehouse approach where we put a warehouse in Madras. So we're going to need some money. No. The other problem with that is I'm not using run pulls up here, and I don't want to switch. All right. We'll just get our lumber up here. We'll get our sugar and our rice over here. We'll get our grain right here. We could go, no, that's out of our territory. We get veggies right here if we want to. Okay. We're going to bite the bullet. We're going to do the one city, one train. We're going to do the same thing, same design. And we're going to come off of the rice right here and come down like this and be able to go both ways. That sucks. Oh, actually, that's not bad like that. And like that, and then make it able to go both directions. You can actually just plug into this one, in fact. Like that. And then we can have the sugar come down and hook into that. So sugar can come off the back of this. And like so. $640. Yeah, we'd have to close that one. That's a lot of money. All right, let's just we'll just go keep trying to accumulate money. Our income's slightly better than it was. All right, that's that, and then you go up here. Okay. All right, cool. So there's two of them. The grain would be our next one. Whoops, sorry. Oh, and we could put an industry in Red Hills too. We'll think about that in a second. Now, let me think about this. We're going to want to be able to go bypass Madras, but go to every city. Why don't we, instead of hooking in over here, well, I'm not sure what I'm thinking here. Let's go like this. Let's go up here and hook in to that. And it won't let me because of the city limits. All right. Oh, I've messed this up. This is messed up right here in a couple of ways. And about three different ways. We need a station there, and these platforms are off. You need to go here and here, and we could just go ahead and make this a 4 platform, but we'll hold off for a while. We're tight for money, and we got so much stuff we want to get done. So this one here could come up here somewhere and go both of those. Or it could go here and go to both of those, and we could build a bypass. That might make more sense. No. That won't actually work. Like this won't work as a bypass anymore the way I've got it. I'd have to change everything else. Now, all right, we'll go up here. I'm stubbornly going to do this, whether this is the right way to do it or not. We're going to go over here. Back here like this. And then out of here. Like this. So this can go to both of those, and it needs to come out the other side like this. To do the other side of it. And then this track actually needs to be able to come down like this. All right, so I got interrupted again, and see, I think we're in the, yeah, I just started to build this track here, and if we get this track going, we can actually get this thing actually rocking and rolling. So let's see if we can't get this done. Track here, and then going up and up, like so. Now that's a slope. That's going to slow things down, but that'll primarily be trains running empty going back up to the lumber, so that should be fine. The granite might. The granite will take that as well, which is perfect. Perfect. All right, so go there, come down. Should have done this first, I guess, to get the granite going. Now let's get our signals set. Okay. All right, so now we've got our new three-city cluster all set up. And I think we'll get the trains running, and then we'll think about an industry for Red Hills. And hopefully we'll have enough time to put the industry of our choice in there. So let's go. And I think we... Where are these guys pointing right now? I think our task is to take granite to Madras. So these trains running out of the granite, where are they going now? They're going to Red Hills. Well, we now want them to go. I actually want it to run full again, but I want it to go to Madras. All right, and then this other granite out here it's going, that fooled me. We're actually looking at this train right here, which is actually going to Red Hills, and now we want it to go to Madras. And we want it to run full, sure enough, and go. And let's look at its route. See, it's going to take that new bypass we just put in to go around Tirupati, which is excellent. That's beautiful. It will go through Red Hills. We could give it a bypass, but I don't think that's major importance right now. The traffic could go through there fairly readily. And so we've got our granite going. Now we just need to get our raw materials going. So let's do Madras first. Let's do sugar rice, grain, and lumber. And that's, oh, and we wanted to do the Jenny Lind. 38 days, so that's good. All right, there's one of them. Now let's do Red Hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jenny Lind, 36 days, beautiful. Now, Krishnagiri won't be so pretty. There is sugar. We can't get to that. Veggies. We'll add the veggies in a minute. Krishnagiri. Let's do it. Let's go. We can start here. 1. Uh-oh. Let's not have. Must be missing. Must be. We're missing gridiron down there. Krishnagiri. All right, so let's try it again. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's probably a long one. 69, we'll give it a couple of trains. We'll start with 1.
Our rolling stock is quite remarkable. I am confident that we can supply all of South India with it.
Okay, that gave us our 20 trains, which honestly I have to confess I'd completely forgotten about. Did they give us money for that task? It seemed like it. Now I forgot what I was doing. We ran that one. Oh yeah. We wanted to add another train. Okay, so now we got a couple trains doing that. Now, do we have our line between the 3 cities? We do not. And this one I'm going to call, I want to rename this Krishnagiri Raw. And then I want to rename the one that's going to Madras Sugar to Madras. I want to rename that one Madras Raw. And then I want to rename the one going to Red Hills we'll change those in a minute. Actually, in fact, this one here, we're going to blow it up. And this one here, we're just going to make it doesn't need a priority. It can just run. And then I thought we did the, we didn't rename this down here. This grain down here, we're going to rename this one to Grain M from Madras. And so that is this guy here, I think. Yes. We'll rename it Red Hills Raw. Okay, so now we've got raw materials, the basic raw materials coming to our 3 new cities. We'll want to get these chickens going to wherever the meat is, which doesn't exist, which is going to go into Red Hills. So Red Hills new production, we'll have a meat industry right there. And we'll probably we will want to get our chicken running in there right away. And I think we're going to use this one down here, I think, yeah. Go down here like this. And yeah, we can run it up sort of, well, we can run it up here and link in. It can go, it'll probably go this way. Yeah. And that's going to be a line. Nope. We're going to rename this Chicken M, and run from Chicken M to Red Hills. And this one will be a run full with the Jenny Lind. All right, and then we got to look at some supply towers down this end, like right here and right here would actually do the whole thing pretty well. There, but much better quarter. And again, we did do this, didn't we? And this guy here, what's your problem? I don't get this one. Oh, this is another world. Well, I must have deleted the wrong line. Okay, now I got to figure out what in the world I did. So we've got. I must have deleted the city to city line, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want the Jenny Lind, 3 trains. Be nice to start with 1, then add a second one when we can, then add a third one when we can. There we go. Okay, this one should be reasonably well set up, at least for its beginnings. Basic raw materials and city to city, and you've got, and look at this, this is nice. We've got meat, we've got bread, and we've got cloth. So that's a pretty good trio. And we can get some low-hanging fruit and run this wool in there if we want to. That would be good. We can also work our way down. We will get down here and get maybe, so it's meat, bread, and we could do meat, bread, and cloth. Maybe, probably not. It's too far from wool, but something down here that would be good. All right, cool. What are we trying to do? We've got our granite coming to Madras, and we're working on growing Madras. Are we growing it? We've got lumber coming. Everything else is there of the main goods. Meat, Red Hills really needs to get going with the meat, but it'll be there soon enough. They're already for planks and vegetables, so that's interesting. Planks and vegetables. Can't go up there. There's planks in Anandpur. Do they have any to export? Yeah, they do. I'm thinking back to our series on designs that work. We could put a warehouse in Madras and run planks to that warehouse, and then the other cities, as they needed them, would take them as well. Given how far away lumber is for this one, let's do that. Let's go warehouse. Okay, and what we'll put in one, not those four, not that, or that, or that, but planks, yes. And we could put veggies in there and just run one train down to haul veggies in here. That would be good. And then maybe this, spices, yeah, and tea leaves. Not cloth, and maybe clothing. I don't think so. We'll see what else. But now that we have that warehouse, what we can do is go from Anantapur to Madras. All right, as an automatic line, and we'll just run a couple of trains on that line. Let's see what it does. It should bring us planks. Yes, it should. Thank you very much. In that case, we'll take 2 of you. Very nice. Okay, so now we've got planks coming down here to Madras, which also, because we got that the city line, is going to put planks everywhere else. So we're taking advantage of that. Oh, up here, it'd be nice to have clothing, but you know what? I'm going to see what the computer owner puts in for that one. Love to have it be clothing, but if it isn't, it's okay. Life will go on. We'd love to have clothing here as well. All right, so we got planks coming down. Oh, and I know what else we could put in here. We could put in furniture in this one because, again, the lumber is far away. And the lumber, the planks, the furniture is built off of the planks. So the next business up here could be furniture, and then you got planks and furniture coming down here for this and for this new cluster. So I like that. Okay, so that works. The granite's in good shape. We're getting there. We just got to grow Madras. That's the main thing. We need some money. We're just kind of 870,000. And see, even though we're well in debt now, we're still got income. We still got somewhat. We are making money, right? So that's all good. That's all very good. We got our new cluster growing. We'll try our best to keep them all growing all the time, but it's not easy to do. But we'll do our best. And these will do better as this. Yeah, as he starts to get chicken to export, that's going to help. And we could even give him a bonus. Why wouldn't we? We'll do a settler bonus to our new town and make it grow faster. Now, I will tell you, I think I mentioned this before, the Tirupati, the last time I did this, I made Tirupati close to about 400,000 people. I don't advise that, by the way. I don't advise that. Not for this map. Now, I am going to take a look to see if anybody else wants a library. No. Yeah, see, these are started out so small. They're not even this one's just gotten 40,000. And look what they put in there. Oh, liquor. Liquor isn't awful because they can get this right here. Liquor is a good choice. Yeah, it is. It's such a good choice. We could actually run a line from Nellore to Madras as well and have it carry liquor over there. In fact, we could even make it a little more efficient line or more direct line by going something like this. think I like the idea of a tower in here. And then I think I like the idea of a Nellore to Madras automatic line with a couple of trains on it. And yes, I should go get that research first. Who knows what it is? Paper as an industry. Yeah, I'd like to do paper. And I think we'd like to do paper maybe in Tirupati. Paper industry just needs lumber. They have lumber. They have a steady supply of it. You know what? No. We're just going, whatever goes there, goes there. Closing in on that, and we've got to grow Madras. Ooh, Madras needs a second industry. Ooh. Ooh, what do we want here? Man, now that's a good question. Well, Krishnagiri is only 12,000 people. So Madras is by itself. So okay. So what's next in the supply chain? We got naan. We got bread, meat. Alcohol's coming from up north, so to speak. Although that would be a good one. Cloth, clothing would work, and we'll take what we get. The other thing we want to do is get veggies going down there. Kind of forgot about that. Another clumsy one. These hills are nasty. Let's call this one vegetables M. And drop one off. And let's just go into here. I think that will do. And I mean, we could save some money here if we want to for a while. I rarely. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to double track it all the way because I am who I am. Okay. Better player would not do this, but I will. All right. And let's give it an extra supply tower maybe. And let's go with veggies to Madras. Running full.
Bodacious. Now that the granite has arrived at the presidency, we can extend our operations to the whole region.
All right, there's veggies coming into our system. And we've got, all we have to do is grow Madras. And we're at 40 now, and we're going to watch for a library to go in there. We could probably put track here. It wouldn't hurt. I'm seeing a little delay. And we're using it as a pass-through station as well, so it'd probably be good to have it hooked up a little better than it is. Tell you what, I think this one's about ready to end. So let's run this up to library status, and then we'll declare success on this, and then we'll get into our next thing, do more expansion. And see here, Tirupati is peaked out at 100, and we're going to leave it there. We're not going to have it go any further. Now, we could think about the furniture industry up here. If we wanted furniture coming down here, the furniture's pretty far off, it seems like, to be worried about it with our own investment. Yeah, I think that's premature, because these two are small cities right now. They should grow nicely, but they're small cities. All right, just keep going. Well, you know what? I say that. We got 700,000. Don't want to slow down the growth. We need to keep going, because we can still build. And we can't go over here or up here, but we can still go. We've got a city here, here, and here. We've got 3 cities we can fire up into another 3-city cluster. And we've got good resources, reasonably good resources down here close by. Yeah, we've got sugar, we've got tea and spices. Oh, speaking of which, are we bringing spices down here? We're not. When do you start needing spices? Now. Let's go spices to Madras. We won't run full. Jenny Lind. It should, yeah. There we go. We'll get spices down here into our network. And we do have that in our warehouse, don't we? We do. Beautiful. Well, shoot, I'm going to keep going. We've got meat, bread, and blank. And again, there's no wool down here to put cloth. Well, there's wool here. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's just get another one going. Let's go down here to Thanjavur and put a station in. Like this. And let's hook up off of this line. And come on down to Thanjavur. This. And like that. Okay, then let's go on down to Madras. Oops. And double track that. And then let's go on down here to Nagarcoil. However you say that. We don't want to mess around up here. I think we're going to go down here. Maybe go around that mountain might be the way to go. And I think, or maybe this way might be more useful. Well, we can't get around it on that side. Let's just go. Let's go to the east. like this, and drift up here till we get to that. And double track that. Okay. I think we need to just save for, no, that would be nice. Why don't we go up here? Let's do 200 for the hotel and then get this. And then, although that's a nice one too. Ooh, no, 200 for bribery. That'll be next. 200 research points, 2 stars. Now, what were we doing? We were putting in a maintenance. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get this set and at least get the city lines running. Get us some income going. Okay. So let's just set up a line that goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Jenny Land. Like to run like 4 trains on that. There we go. There we go. Now, we've got our library here in Madras. Okay. Ooh, the Lord can take a library. We'll give it one. Okay. And I think that's it for the libraries. Yep, that's it for now. All right, where are we? 52 libraries in. We've got our next one started. We do need to stop, but you can see we've got grain, spices, tea, sugar. We could use some rice. We'll work our way over here, get some rice. And lumber continues to be a problem. Even though, look at this. This is all woods, but it's no lumber. This is heavily wooded through here. I mean, look at that. And there's not a lumber to be found. Okay, so I think we're doing all right. We've got our second 3-city cluster growing nicely. We've got the start of a third one. And our next task, of course, is to finish that off. We'll get on that next episode. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing it. I had forgotten what a great game this is. I really do love this game. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you saw something that'll help you become a better player. And I hope you'll join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.